Today, I'm reviewing Godspeed You Black Emperor, Slow Riot for New Zero Canada. The whole thing is like 28-ish minutes and has only two songs. One song is 11 minutes and the other's like 17 or so. While these songs are separate tracks and each song works by itself, it's definitely basically one big song, or at least I assume so, because it seems like it was made to just be kind of one big track. This came out after F sharp, A sharp, Infinity, but before Lift Your Skinny Fist. The EP is able to balance the despair that was mostly on F sharp, A sharp, Infinity with the glimmers of hope and the bit more kind of big soundingness of Lift Your Skinny Fist into one tight package. Unlike other Godspeed albums, there's not really ever downtime. Godspeed is basically just giving it to you straight without any filler. The first track on the album is Moya, which has no field recordings or no samples. It's a very straightforward post-rock song, but that being said, it's one of Godspeed's best, and the whole song is just incredible with all these different elements to build up to this great moment right at the end. And throughout the track, it has this sense of eeriness. It feels a bit off, but at the same time, there's glimmers of hope like the other albums from Godspeed, except it just feels so streamlined, much more than their other albums. The first track, Moya, bleeds straight into Blaze Bailey Finnegan the Third. I think it's how you pronounce the track. I'm probably wrong. And this track is about 17 minutes and it has the classic field recordings that most people are used to in Godspeed's work. The difference between this one and the albums I've heard from Godspeed is it feels very much intact, and the other field recordings in Godspeed's work, they feel a bit more cut up, a bit more edited. Well, this one feels like very just in its entirety. The gist of the field recording is this guy went and got his speeding ticket and he's complaining he hates the government. The US government, you know, is horrible and all this shit. And he sounds like a doomsday prepper sort of guy. And Godspeed is able to match the instrumentation behind this to make every single line he says more and more powerful. And there's points throughout his sort of speech slash monologue where the music is almost barely above what he's saying and it almost sounds like he's drowned in it. But it's only during these parts where he's saying stuff that's even more, I guess you could say, radical. And this just works to empower what he's saying, which it makes it even more epic and grand. Overall, this is one of the best post-rock albums. It is so streamlined, where it is giving you the best of what Godspeed has to offer in such a tight package without wasting any of your time and without messing around at all. I'm going to give Slow Riot for New Zero Canada by Godspeed You Black Emperor a 10 out of 10. So that's what I think about the album, or EP, I guess. Did you like the EP? Did you not like the EP? Tell me in the comments below. Or, say some other shit. It doesn't really matter. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. I walked up to the goddamn judge and I handed my $25 and I says, "Here's my money."